2,850 calories a day is what I'm having this week. So let me take you through it. So let me explain why 2,850 calories a day is so significant of a change to my life. 2,850 calories is typically, it's more than what the average male eats in a day. The average male eats about 2,500. So obviously 2,850, it sounds like a lot, but do I look like the average male to you? No. I was eating, before this prep, I was eating upwards of about 5,500 calories a day. So obviously now that I'm doing this prep and I'm down at 2,850, it is a joke. I was previously on 3,500, but now 2,850 because my coach is saying that I need to lose more weight because I'm fat. So let's go, Tesco shop. I've been Tesco. They told me I wasn't allowed to record in Tesco, so I'm back here, I'm back home, I've done my shop, and I'm gonna show you what I've got. So, first things first, I've got 7 packets of 2% turkey mince, a kilo of sweet potatoes here. I get this, some fry lights. So this is 1 calorie like kind of cooking spray. I've got this, I've never tried this before. This is like some Chinese inspired curry cooking sauce. Uncle Ben's sweet and sour, no added sugar. And I've got this, so this is Alpro like plant protein drink. 5 of these, well I've got 30 eggs. So I've got 2 packets of this. I've got some almond milk, stand up for this one. Massive bag of Tilda brown basmati. And then last thing, I've got 5 cans of tuna. This is the receipt. The price of this total shop came to a ridiculous amount of £69.36. That's not including the chicken. Chicken was another £10, so it came to about £80 on this shop, which is not ideal, but you know, competition prep is expensive. But it's fun, it's worth it. So I'm gonna take you through how I'm gonna cook all my food now. Okay, so I couldn't figure out a better way to record this. So hopefully this looks all right. But first thing, so I've got a little scale here. Get one. If you're doing meal prep, it's like £13 off Amazon. I've got a fat pot for my rice. And then right, so turn the scale on and it will weigh the pot as well. Then I'm gonna do put in 400 grams of rice. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. Gonna have water. Typically wash your rice, but I can't be bothered to do it today, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, so second carb that I have every day this week is going to be 200 grams of sweet potatoes. So obviously the nicest way for me to personally do them is going to make sweet potato fries, which I'm going to do now. So first thing is always wash them, because I didn't wash them last week and they came out disgusting. So to cook my sweet potatoes, I'm going to put the oven on a really low heat. What am I going to do? I'm going to set it to about 160, and then I'm going to start cutting up the potatoes. So potatoes have been chopped. I cut them into obviously fry shapes. Now what I'm going to put on them, I got that fry light, so I put, I don't know, I've never actually personally used this before, so I don't know how many sprays, but I'll figure it out. And then I've got some paprika. I thought I grabbed smoked paprika, but it's normal paprika, but not an issue. Let's see. So 1 calorie per spray, so I'm gonna use about 10 sprays. Let's see. So as the sweet potatoes, they're gonna go in the oven now for about 20-30 minutes. Okay, so now that the potatoes are on and the rice is cooking, I'm going to move on to the mince. So the way I'm doing the mince, I'm going to put 2 kilos of it into one pot, which is going to be the bigger one, of course, and then I'm going to put the other 1.5 kilos into the smaller pot. I'm going to add these, the Uncle Ben's sweet and sour, to the, I'm going to add 2 jars to the bigger pot, which only comes to, overall, comes to about 4.4 grams of sugar within each serving, so it's not even an issue. And then obviously to the smaller pot, because this is a bit high on sugar, it's about 7.5 grams, and if I use 2 pots of this, it will be like 14 grams per serving. So I'm going to have this added to the 1.5 kilos, so hopefully it doesn't taste disgusting. So obviously at the end I'm going to go through and break down all the nutritional values of kind of all the sources that I'm using, and literally explain in depth all of my macros throughout the day. If you want to track them, if you want to follow them, do the same thing. That looks terrible, but mix it up, throw it on the hob, and then we're going to start on the second pot. Pot number 2, same again. Open all of the packets, throw them in the pot, add the sauce, and then cook it. It smells really good actually, so you might want to give it a try. This one looks a bit better. Now I'm going to clean all this away, and then my rice is almost finished, and I'll check back in when I'm taking my rice off. Okay, rice is finished cooking now. What I do with my rice, once it's finished, I'm going to leave it there, obviously turn the heat off, but I leave it there for 5 minutes and then open the lid I'm cooking the chicken now. So I get my chicken from the butchers because they pre-cut it for you and it's just much better quality. When you buy chicken from Tesco and then you cook it, like so much water comes out, so you lose so much of the weight as well. But from the butchers, it's sometimes a bit more expensive, but it's definitely worth the quality for chicken, especially if you're eating it 5 days in a week. You don't want to be eating quality chicken. So I've got 2 kilos here, and I've got 5 things that I'm going to use to season it. So the first one, if I will focus, onion granules, obviously garlic granules, paprika, ground cumin, some lemon juice. So I'm going to put a lot of all of this in because I've got 2 kilos worth of chicken. So first one, onion granules. I'm probably going to use about half of that. So it's a 50-gram container. I'm going to use about 25. See, so I've used it about there. I'm going to stir it up and see at the end, and then I might add extra depending on how it looks. Use significantly more garlic, paprika, use just under half, and then cumin. Use about that much of the cumin. Now with the lemon juice, because it's sugars and I'm trying to keep my sugars low, I'm going to watch how much I'm using of this. So I'm going to use quite a bit, but it's not going to be like excessive. So I've used about that much. I mean, it had already been started when I took it out of the fridge, so I didn't use too much, but it's all good. Right, so that's all mixed in. I'm going to put some of that. I'm going to get this, and actually, let's go. We're going to use this. Seven sprays, 7 calories. Hopefully, not too much. Alright, so I've got the frying pan on like a very low heat, and I'm going to put chicken, which I've just made, so it looks quite nice. So I've got all my meats cooking there. I've got the chicken cooking, 2 pots of turkey. I'm going to add a bit more lemon juice to the chicken, just because it's a bit dry. So I'm going to leave all of that to cook and then check back in about 20-30 minutes. My potatoes are ready to come out, so I'm going to take them out and have a look. Sweet potatoes are done. They look good, much better than last week. Probably partly because I put the actual stuff to make them fry. So yeah, hopefully they're nice. Okay, so it's been about, must be maybe about an hour. All of that food's still cooking, so the chicken's still on. Chicken's almost at the end. The turkey is still cooking in both of the pans, just because there was obviously a lot of sauce, and I'm letting it reduce because there's a lot of water that's come out of the turkey as well. But I'm going to take the chicken off now, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So there's the chicken. It smells good. So if you want to make it, obviously earlier in the video I showed you how. go. So that is like lemon seasoned chicken. Should be nice. I'm gonna try it later and give you some feedback. Cool. Chicken is quality. Alright, so we're in the last stages of the cooking. All we've got left on the hob is we've got turkey, we've got more turkey. Yeah, turkey takes a long time because a lot of water comes out of the turkey, mainly because I bought it from Tesco's. The chicken is done. So we've got chicken here. Rice has been done for ages. And then sweet potatoes, same again. Been done for ages. All that's left to do is, as soon as the turkey's finished, I can just start weighing everything out, putting it in its containers, and then I will go through all of the macros in depth and explain exactly what everything is, why I'm eating it, and show you how it all adds up. So I'm going to check back in as soon as I take that turkey off. Slowly, it's coming together. My big pot of mince is done, so that was the one with the sweet and sour in. So I'm literally, this one, just taking it off the heat now. The Chinese, I can't remember what it was, Chinese inspired curry sauce or something. This one's still got a bit of water in it, so I'm going to leave that for probably another 10 minutes. But what I'm going to do in the meantime, save some time, is I'm going to start putting all of this, weighing it out and putting it in the containers. Okay, so you saw that. We're back, we finished, we plated everything. All my food is in their containers. Now, when I was putting all the food in the containers, it made me realise how little food I'm eating this week. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I was putting 150 grams of rice into these chicken ones, and I was just thinking, like, there's absolutely nothing there. Same with the turkey, 100 grams of rice, nothing, completely. So I'm gonna struggle this week. I'm not looking forward to it. Potatoes, absolutely nothing. So yeah, this is not gonna be fun. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is tell you how many macros is in each meal, break it down, tell you my protein intake, fats, carbs, sugars, all of it. And then if you want to follow this along, obviously everyone's different, so don't just think 2,850 calories will make you lose weight as well. As I said at the start of this video, I was eating 6,000 calories before just as maintenance, and now that I'm down to 5,000 or 2,850, obviously it's a big difference, and I'm losing weight on it. Doesn't necessarily mean you will lose weight on it as well. But anyway, so my goal for protein is 440 grams a day. I'm currently hitting, with this diet, 413 grams. So this is all from this meal prep, which is good. 413 grams of protein a day. Carbs, my goal for carbs is 160 grams. I'm eating 176, so I'm a bit over, but it's not going to be too much of an issue because my overall calories are still within the parameters. Sugars, I'm supposed to eat 35 grams of sugar a day. I've hit 38, which is slightly over, still same again, within the parameters overall calories, so it's not too much of an issue. Fat, my goal was 50 grams of fat a day, and I've done really well this week, and I've got it down to 42 grams a day, so I'm only eating 42 grams of fat a day, which, like, I'm smashing it really. 9 calories per gram of fat. So that's why my calories are so much lower than what they should be today. Breakfast every morning, what I have is 60 grams of oats, 400 milliliters of milk. Tesco does really nice like frozen mixed berries, so I get that, put 100 grams of those in with my porridge, and then I'll put 2 scoops of protein powder into my porridge. So that's breakfast without a fail every morning. Meal 2, obviously chicken and rice. Meal 3, turkey and rice. Meal 4, turkey and sweet potatoes. And then meal 5, when I get home, I will be having 1 can of tuna mixed in with 6 egg whites. So obviously I'll probably fry that or something. And then I'll be having a protein shake using that plant-based protein that I showed at the start of the video, the Alpro brand. And I'm going to be having that with 3 scoops of Optimum Nutrition whey. So yeah, it's just made literally pure protein, this diet. But it's needed because I'm trying to lose weight, but obviously maintain as much muscle as possible. But anyway, that is my meal prep. That has been my meal prep. I have been James. Hopefully this video comes out good. I probably won't do another video like this for a while, purely because I don't know, recording it was a bit hard. I didn't really enjoy it. You probably don't enjoy it as much as a kind of day in the life, cheat meal kind of day. So yeah, but let me know in the comments below. Instagram down below, subscribe, like, dislike, do whatever. Hopefully this video turns out good, and I will see you next week.